Okay, getting things set up. I always wanted my streams, podcasts, whatever to be just raw. No editing, no fancy graphics. Okay, audio check is complete. Okay, I can see chat. I'll try to keep track of that a little bit. This is a quick video. It's something I've never done before. Something I've never ever done before. Never wanted to. I didn't want to ever be negative. I wanted my channel to be positive. But what happened to me this past week is unacceptable, and I'm pissed off. So this is the first, hopefully last, Shady rants. Now, I'm going to rant, but not about Destiny 2, surprisingly, like everybody else does. I try to stay positive. Destiny 2 is in a bad spot. Bungie killed my podcast because everyone stopped playing Destiny, and my views and my 4 Guardians and a guest went from 400 a week to 70 in about a day. So yeah, I could rant about Destiny 2, but everybody else is. I'm not gonna. This is a real world rant. This is what happened to me on my way from Cincinnati to where I currently am, and I would tell the story. But first, we gotta do the intro. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty then. Guess who is back? Hello and welcome to Shady Streams. We're heading to different waters here. This is a Shady real world rant. I made up my mind, well, my mind was made up for me, to leave Cincinnati and seek shelter elsewhere. Well, I have the means, sadly enough, because of family situation, I had the means to move anywhere in the country that I wanted to and start new routes. So I did a lot of research, and I narrowed down to 3 different places. One on the East Coast, one on the West Coast, one in the Midwest. I picked one of those. But to tell the story, you can kind of get the direction I'm going in, because I tell the story by what bus terminals I took. I got a $200 ticket in Cincinnati to get a bus to go where I am going. And that's fine. I got the itinerary printed out. I watched it. Okay. My bus leaves Cincinnati at 5 p.m. I go to Louisville by 6:45. Then my bus to Chicago leaves at 7:30. 45-minute layover is nothing, guys. If you travel at all, anything less than a 5-hour layover, you hit gold. So now I have a 45-minute layover in Louisville, and then my bus to Chicago gets there at midnight. I have a 30-minute layover, the shortest possible, to go to Minneapolis. Then I've got a 3-hour layover there to go to my next destination. So, which is my final one. I'll be traveling all night. That's fine. You can sleep on a bus. It's not easy, but if you get you get 2 seats to yourself, there's nobody next to you. You get a window seat. You can kind of ball up something, and which I did, and you try to get some sleep. Well, this is what happened to me. We left Cincinnati on time, 5 p.m. We get to Louisville on time. Good job, Greyhound. Your commercials are to be believed. Good job. We're there at 6:45. I got a 45-minute layover. Okay, no problem. I got like a bottle of water out of the machine and maybe a snack. I got my phone and playing games on. Okay, it's 7:30. No bus. 7:45. No bus. 8 o'clock. No bus. I'm like, I got a 30-minute layover on our next stop. That bus to Minneapolis leaves at 12:30. It's a 8-hour ride. I figured I could sleep. And it's 8 o'clock, no bus. Okay, it's late. It's damn late. I hear the girl in the booth behind me, in the with the ticket booth, said, "Oh, yeah, that bus should be here at 8:20." I'm thinking 8:20. That's maybe if we hit all the yellows, I could get there on time. Maybe if we hit all the yellows, and the driver's got a lead foot, knowing we're behind. The bus to Chicago finally shows up an hour and a half late. An hour and a half late. I'm like, crap, we're not going to get there on time. I'm going to miss my bus. But hopefully, if we get there, it's Chicago. Chicago should be a big hub. A big hub. It should be a 24-hour hub. So I should maybe get the next bus, and maybe another hour or two, and maybe I can make it to Minneapolis on time to catch my bus to go to where I'm going. Maybe. Well, I found out why we were late. I will get to that in a second, because this is what gives my panties in a bunch. So what happened was, the bus was 2 hours late, leaving Louisville. We get to Chicago at 2:30 in the morning. Well, Chicago closes their ticket booths down, all help centers, at about 6 o'clock at night. The only person in the whole building was a security guard. So here I am, stuck in Chicago airport at 2:30 in the morning, with no hope of getting another ticket until it reopens at 6 in the morning. So overnight. Now there was a large surface, so I stayed awake all night. I didn't have a choice. So in the morning, the ticket girl comes around, goes, let me check it. I go, I was on the bus that was 2 hours late. She goes, oh, I know. How do can I go up and get a ticket? No, you have to call the 800 number. I'm like, really? It was you guys' mistake? Now I have to do the work? All right, screw you, Greyhound. I'm never taking Greyhound again. Never, ever, ever, ever. So I had to call the 800 number. And of course, this is a noisy bus terminal. Sure took the airplane. Bus terminal. And they got announcements coming left and right. I can't hear anything. The lady on the other end has a thick Indian accent, which is fine, but I had trouble understanding her because it was so noisy. Finally get a new ticket and take it up to the counter. And I go, hey, I was on that bus that was 2 hours late last night. I spent the night. I don't know if the stream. I just got an error message. I don't know if I'm streaming or not. I have to go back and check. I may have to start over again or not do it at all. Anyway, so I get the 800 number. I finally get a new ticket. I take it up to the counter, and she goes, okay, I need your ID. What's your phone number? Blah, blah, blah. And she types in the new number for my ticket. She looks at me with this look like, oh, my God. I'm like, what? She goes, your bus leaves at 12:30. I'm like, that's only 6 hours. That's not bad. She goes, no, 12:30 a.m. I go, I've been here since 2:30 a.m. She goes, I know. I had a 22-hour layover at a Chicago bus terminal. 22-hour layover with no sleep. I'm seeing if my stream's going to come back on the channel. Oh, come on. I may have to start over. I don't want to start over. Okay, it's back. Okay, so now I'm back. I'm in the Chicago terminal all day. Now, the only shining star of this was the Chicago bus terminal has a kitchen. It's not really a deli. They cook. You can get hamburgers, chicken sandwiches, tenders, fries, and the guy was really nice. And I ate lunch and dinner there. But without that, I was screwed. The only other problem was once that area was closed, you couldn't get water anywhere but the bathroom. And I can't drink caffeine. I have a heart condition. Is this stream working or not? Come on, there's good internet here. Come on. All right. I think it's working. I'm going to press on. I can always take this down and do it again. So I did the math. I think it's working. I'm going to press on. I can always take this down and do it again. And I knew this bus was coming. The same bus that left the day before at the same time is coming the next time at the same time, 12:30 at night. So I knew I'd be on the bus at about 12:30. About 1 o'clock I'd be out of town. I'd be able to sleep from 1 a.m. to maybe 8 a.m. to make up some of the sleep I missed. So I did the math. I got up Monday morning at 7 a.m. excited for my trip. I had to pack, get stuff together, check out of the hotel, take a cab to the bus terminal at 7 a.m. And I wasn't going to get sleep till 1 a.m. on Wednesday. That's 41 hours straight. No sleep. I've never gone that long in my life. 41 hours no sleep. None. I get on the bus, and the bus driver's like, make sure you sit in your seat. Because some buses, like, you sit anywhere you want because there's not that many people. But this bus is packed. And I was in 5A, row 5, seat A. I got a window seat. Awesome. I can sleep. Put one of these fleas up. I could sleep at least 8 hours. Well, to my chagrin, lady, an older lady in her late 60s in front of me goes, I'm in 5B. I'm like, okay, well, there's my travel buddy. That's fine. I get on the plane. She's sitting in 5A by the window. Now, what am I supposed to do? Bitch, move? That's my seat. You know, I mean, if I knew how hard it was going to be to sleep in a non-window seat, I would have said, please move over. That's my seat. Thank you. The bus driver said, don't make sure you sit in your own seat. I don't want to make him mad. He's a big dude. I didn't. So now I'm trying to sleep, and the whole point of this rant is why we were late. We haven't got to that yet. Hang on. That's pow. I'm trying to sleep in the passenger seat or the aisle seat on a bus. I got things rolled up. I have to use a seat belt so I don't. The bus is bouncing around. We're going through like a gravel yard the whole freaking time, slowing down, speeding up, hitting the horn. Like Jesus, I slept maybe 4 hours out of the 8, and we did like 4 stops. So every hour and a half, it's like the lights come on, wakey, wakey, the guy goes, and we have to get off the bus, or somebody gets on, and I had to do a break and get breakfast, and like I'd rather be sleeping, so I'm so freaking tired. So finally, we get to Minneapolis. Finally, actually on time, and I had about less than 3 hour layover, which isn't bad. They didn't have any really good food there. They had a vending machine. They had sandwiches and stuff like that. I got something for the road, maybe another drink or something like that. It went by pretty good. And they're making announcements. I'm like, stop eating the mic. Jesus, just talking to it. It's a microphone. And just as they get to my announcement at like 11:30 in the morning, and I'm supposed to get to my destination by 8 o'clock at night, I got 3 guys 20 feet away from me talking. And then the announcements come over. So they start talking louder. Because they want to talk over the announcements. I couldn't hear anything. I'm like, is that mine? Was that mine? Was that mine? Is that me? Am I going to miss this bus? Spend the night here too? Finally, I saw an employee. I go, did you just make announcements for the bus to go in this way? She said, yeah, it's that one right there. They're getting ready to leave. I'm like, what? I go, yeah, the driver's closing up now. I bolt out the door. Dude, are you going so-and-so? He goes, yep. Scans it. I get on the bus. So now I have my own seat. I have nobody next to me. So now I try to get some sleep. And I did get some sleep, but not enough. I got to my destination at 8 o'clock. I got into the hotel after calling a cab about 8:45, and I had a couple of alcoholic drinks that knocked me out, and I slept for a good 12 hours. Last night I had a really good night's sleep, and I think I'm back on track now. But I spent 22 hours in a bus terminal and 41 hours without sleep because the bus was late. Now Shady's going to go. What's up, Jader? Now she's going to tell you the coup de grace, why the bus was late. Was it an accident? I'd feel bad. Was it a mechanical breakdown? I'd understand. Was it unperceived construction that held everybody up? Maybe it was a checkpoint. Someone told somebody there was drugs on a Greyhound bus. They have to check everyone out thoroughly with dogs. You know, many reasons why a bus could be late legitimately. None of those apply. None of them. I got on the bus, headed to Chicago from Louisville, and next to me, in the aisle, I've never seen this before, but the buses are fully capable of taking care of this. 2, actually. There was an elderly lady, long gray hair, glasses, reminding me of my grandmother many years ago, in a wheelchair. She was like hooked in on both sides with hooks next to a big door that she could get in and out of. I'm like, there must be a ramp or something they can do to help that happen. And I was like, beep, 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 beep. A light's flashing above her. And the door opens up next to her, the big safety door. It's huge. And I see a yellow ramp come up. And they put the ramp down, and they turn it around, and they wheel her off. I go, this must be her stop. We should be leaving any minute now. No, wasn't her stop. The ramp goes down. She comes out to the parking lot, and she's sitting there. And the ramp comes up for some reason. And she's out in the parking lot 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And all of a sudden, she goes, beep, beep, beep. The ramp goes down again. Okay. She's getting back on. She gets back on the bus. It comes back up, beep, beep, beep. And the ramp goes down, doors open. They have to disassemble the ramp. Obviously, they assembled it out of my view. Disassemble the ramp, put it back under the bus, and close the door. The whole process from out to down to up to in with the 10 minutes in the parking lot took a half hour. Now we're 2 hours late. This is probably the 3rd stop or 4th stop. That's why we're 2 hours late, because this lady in the wheelchair I had to go out the ramp, go down. Now I know what you're thinking, Shady. Shady, you're a dick. You're an absolute dick. She's handicapped. She's in a wheelchair. She's elderly. She needs consideration. She has the same right as everyone to get a breath of fresh air. I agree. I 100% agree. She didn't go outside to get fresh air. She went outside to smoke a fucking cigarette. Twice, maybe 3. And shoot the shit with the driver. So because she wanted a fucking cigarette, I spent 22 hours at a bus terminal and I had 41 hours no sleep. That's fucking bullshit. Now I understand having an addiction. I understand having a vice. I have several vices. I understand that. But imagine if I was on the bus, I talk to the bus driver, I go, look, bus driver, I really can't go 4 hours without a beer. So when next time you see, next terminal, there's a tavern right next to it, I know where it is, I'm going to go in and have a couple of beers. And we do that 4 times, and I'm gone for a half hour each time. I come back and make 40 people miss their buses because I wanted a beer. This lady couldn't go 4 hours without a cigarette, so she makes the bus 2 hours late. That pisses me off. This is the first official Shady rant, and I'm pissed off. Tell me how I'm wrong. Please, in the comments, in chat, tell me how I'm wrong. If she had some kind of medical condition where she couldn't sit that long and had to go out and stand for a few, I get that. But to smoke a fucking cigarette made the bus 2 hours late and put me a whole day behind. Now, everything's fine now. I was in a 2-star hotel the past couple days trying to recover from the trip. The town I'm in have a huge event on Fridays. There was no rooms available anywhere in town. So I'm kind of outside of town in a 3-star hotel, which is a bit more expensive. But I got good internet. There's a steakhouse half a block down the street. And tonight I had a 12-inch New York sirloin with a baked potato and curly fries and a Guinness stout in a glass this big. And it only came to like $30. I'm going back tomorrow because I'm here tomorrow night too. I'm going to stream again tonight. Jada and I are going to do a prominent poker stream. And tomorrow I may do a Destiny 1 or a Borderlands stream while I have the internet. And after that, I'm going to go dark again, guys. I'm sorry. The hotel has internet that I was at, and it went for when the signal is medium, I'm fine. But it kept dipping to low, and it would knock me out. I couldn't play Destiny for the last 2.5 weeks. I'm playing Destiny tonight after my poker stream because I haven't played in so long. There's a new season. I didn't know that. So yeah, okay, Jada, I'm gonna read the comments. She made the bus 2 hours late because she couldn't resist a cigarette. That's really stupid. It's kind of what I said, but in a more of an adult way. So pissed off. Pissed me off. Staying awake for 41 hours, try it sometime without like doing a raid. And being up at 4 o'clock in the morning sober sucks. I got no sleep, almost no sleep on the bus ride. I got some sleep coming here to where I am. I got here at 8 o'clock again in the hotel at 8:30, quarter of. Went to bed at like midnight and slept till noon the next day. This morning, I had to get up to check out of the hotel that I was at to check into this one. And I had to walk 4 miles. But where I am, it's all even surfaces. Flat land, baby. Flat land. So it took me an hour, and I wasn't in any hurry. I had good dinner. I've got some adult beverages going. Everything is well. So, guys, this concludes Shady's first real world rant. I will never rant about a video game. Video games have given me so much. Destiny 2's in a bad spot. Maybe the new season's gonna be people around. Maybe I'll do a Destiny 2 stream. But I don't have the new season, any means to get the new season. So I would be just doing the other stuff. But I can say the level 30 scout rifle looks cool. Now, if anyone doesn't watch this, let me know what the seasonal scout rifle, I don't remember what it's called. It's level 30 scout rifle. It looks like one from D1. I'm just trying to think, is it Tlilock? Or is it the one you get from the Reef? It looks so much like a Destiny 1 scout rifle that I really liked. And Jader, if you're watching, give me a like there, buddy. You're slacking. You want to be a co-host on my poker stream? You better start liking everything you see. There you go. Okay, 20 minutes in, we're done, guys. Shady Rants, appreciate a like button, subscribe if you can. I'm at 85 subscribers. I'd like to get to 100 soon, as soon as I can get situated somewhere, build a studio, get back online, and start streaming on a regular basis. Hopefully that'll go up. But I appreciate you listening to my rant. If you disagree with me, please do. If you don't have people hating, then you're not popping. So all comments are welcome. Give me a dislike if you don't like it. I don't care. A dislike is still a view. So please. And look at this. This is a hotel room I'm in. I got the Destiny 2 poster right there. I got some LED lights in the background, and for a hotel room, it doesn't look too bad. I got a decent sized TV in front of me, and the ice is cold. So with that in mind, guys, thanks for watching. I may rant again, but it takes something big. Hopefully this is the only one. All right, take care.